Robert F. Kennedy Jr. isn't quite as emotional as he might sound. So what's affecting his voice? We have the details. 2024 presidential hopeful Robert F. Kennedy Jr. told Oprah Winfrey that people mistook the tremble in his voice for emotion, but that's not what was causing it. So, just what has affected his voice over the past 20-something years?
I had a very, very strong voice till I was 46 years old.
As passionate as Kennedy is about the causes he champions, back in 2007, he told Oprah Winfrey that anyone who believed he was tearing up mid-speech was mistaken, saying, "After people would hear me speak, I'd get all these letters, almost always from women. I saw you on TV and you were crying. It was so good seeing a man share his feelings. I knew for every woman who wrote, there were 10 men saying, 'Look at this friggin' crybaby.'" He's spoken about his voice and people's perceptions of it more recently too. In an interview with News 12 Long Island, he got candid when explaining how he felt about the situation, saying, "I feel sorry for people who have to listen to me. I cannot watch myself on TV or listen to my voice."
I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and I'm running for President of the United States.
During his conversation with News 12 Long Island, Kennedy revealed he had spasmodic dysphonia. While the politician refrained from providing specific information about the origins of his condition, there's a good chance he doesn't know all the details himself. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, there's no real consensus on what causes it. Genetics and brain disorders can play a role, but so can more minor things like speaking a lot. What's more, symptoms, which can include a strained-sounding voice, might not seem all that concerning at first. Speaking to Oprah Winfrey, Kennedy explained that his symptoms began when he was in his early 40s, saying, "It began as a mild tremble for a couple of years."
I actually, at the time, I didn't know what was wrong with it.
Unfortunately, he added that things had since progressed. Asked if his voice had become any more strained since the first symptoms had appeared, he replied, "I've been told that it's not supposed to, but I think it has." Speaking to Long Island News 12, he also shared that at one point he went through patches where he'd lose his ability to speak altogether, saying, "When I started talking in the morning, I wouldn't know if anything was going to come out of my mouth." Although there's no cure for spasmodic dysphonia, there are treatments that can help, and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has tried several of them. He told Oprah that he had tried one method in which the voice box is injected with Botox. More recently, he told Long Island News 12 of another treatment he had tried, a surgery that involved putting a titanium bridge in his vocal cords. That surgery, as he explained, helped. In December 2022, a few months after having the surgery, he created a YouTube video endorsing it.
From the moment I wake up in the morning, I can talk, which is a huge relief.
Kennedy wasn't always aware of his condition. The politician stated in a News Nation interview that TV viewers informed him that his voice may be trembling due to the neurological disorder, saying, "I didn't know what was wrong with my voice, but when I would go on TV, people would write me letters and say, 'You have spasmodic dysphonia and you should see Dr. Blitzer,' who was the physician who was most famous for treating it." Kennedy Jr. decided to visit Dr. Blitzer, which is when he was officially diagnosed with the disorder. In regards to Kennedy Jr.'s place in the presidential primary race, The Hill reported in June 2023 that President Joe Biden was shown to have a large lead in the Democratic primaries. This was revealed through a poll by Quinnipiac University, in which 70% of Democratic-leaning voters were in favor of Biden, while Kennedy Jr. had the support of 17% of people who participated in the survey.